Good morning, guys. Real quick, for those of you who like to boost your immune system, click on Alaska Chaga in the description box, and you'll get 10% off and free freight. Find out why millions of people drink Chaga tea every day. And then, if you'd like to help our veterans, go to Hero Soap Company. They're owned by vets, and they give part of their profits to veterans down on their luck. And then, if you want to learn more about CBD oil and the health benefits of it, go to Martin Brodell CBD oil or CBD.com. Also, if you know of someone who's just lost their job, they're a self-starter, they're a good worker, and self-motivator, go to just send me an email. I've got the email address in there, and it's a tremendous opportunity to make a good living, a very good living. I'll put you in touch with the individual that can really help you. Let's go ahead and dig into the news here. Let's start with Breitbart. So LA Mayor Garcetti ecstatic after 1.35 billion windfall from the COVID relief bill. So as we know, this is all it's just bogus. And what this money allows mayors and governors to do, like him, is to totally screw up their city, their state, and and then it bails them out. But it doesn't bail out the people who've lost their homes, who've lost their jobs, who've lost their businesses. It doesn't bail them out. It just bails out the mayors and the governors. That's all. That's it. These guys are so pathetic, and they belong in prison. And yes, I believe they're going to end up there. You guys know how I feel about that. And I tell you what, I will continue to be here day after day because when the day comes that Trump and the military drop the hammer on these people, it is going to be an absolutely beautiful day. Wouldn't miss it for anything. GOP rep calls bill largest expansion of welfare since LBJ. That's probably true. Probably true. Former president's first ladies urge Americans to get shots. What do you want to bet? They don't have them. I'll guarantee you they didn't get them. And then Toomey warns Dems will try for a carbon tax. What do you mean try for it? As long until Trump stops the insanity, they're going to do it. Another House denounces Capitol fence. It's looking worse and worse, and I'm sure their constituents are saying something. Schumer charges against Cuomo must be carefully looked at. So basically, they're ready to throw someone under the bus, but they're going to try to save the rest. And also, they're going to throw him under the bus on much lesser charges, not the murder charges about the nursing homes. And then future King William hits back at Meghan. We are very much not a racist family. And Tony Blair blames Brexit for EU vaccine fiasco. Texas Rangers go full capacity for 2021 season. Good. And by the way, when it comes to Tony Blair, that is one compromised individual and has been forever. Yeah, he's rotten to the core. And then Madison Cawthorn tells Democrats, come and take them, meaning his guns. Showtime's their first lady aims to give American history a feminist makeover. Nigerian drug gangs recruiting from Rome asylum homes. Indonesia, I mean, they really dig into the poor people and offer them lots of money and other stuff, and yeah, they just it's sad. They just draw in these young kids into a horrible world. And then Indonesia's Sinabung volcano unleashes new burst of hot ash. Be careful down there. French policewoman accused of passing sensitive info to man on terror watch list. California Democrat wants to repeal loitering law, claims unfair profiling of trans sex workers. Yeah, right. And then 5 far left promises Joe Biden has kept in his first 50 days. He'll keep them all. He will do exactly as he's told to do. Absolutely. Don't think anything else. And Zuckerberg's forward U.S. to amnesty advocates. Don't talk about jobs and wages. And it's I know everybody's waiting. It's like, when is it going to happen? And you know, I'm just patiently waiting. That's all. And moving on to zero hedge. Inflation is being hidden, and some people, by the way, some people are talking about when that day is coming. Nobody puts a date out anymore, because nobody knows. Uh, Even President Trump, who apparently has the go-ahead to do it whenever he chooses, he will do it when the time is right. And then inflation is being hidden because relief in our whole fantasy system is collapsing. It says, and then Mexican president says Biden border policies encouraging illegal immigration and enriching cartels. He's absolutely right. I got a feeling he would love to see Trump come back in power. Oh, by the way, Trump is already in power, and he is the most powerful person in the world. Of that, I have no doubt. Europe's top medical regulator approves Johnson & Johnson's COVID jab. Thanks, but no thanks. Cuomo denies aggressively groping female staffer at governor's mansion. And what would you expect? Do I believe him or her? I'll never believe him. I wouldn't believe a word he says. Fidelity gets better execution than Robinhood because they don't take rebates. Government stimulus is blowing up a massive economic bubble. This isn't the formula for a genuine economy. It's the formula for a giant bubble. That's true. Let's see. 7 European nations halt AstraZeneca jabs on reports of serious blood clots. From what I understand, there's more than 1,000 people who have died from these vaccines. Let's see here. The Danish Medicines Agency said the suspension would last for 14 days as authorities launch an investigation. And then there are still more than 20 million Americans getting government jobless benefits. Let's see what else here. ECB's Lagarde sharply hikes 2021 inflation forecast. She's nasty. She's so rotten. She's so evil. NASDAQ futures soar. Yields tumble. What else here? I'm looking. Global chip makers soar as China establishes working group with U.S. to deal with shortages. The wait and see economies. Yeah, I mean, in China, we're going to have a close relationship with China as long as Biden's in there, because and we all know why. They control Biden. Drama at Deutsche. Trader bonuses spike while call center employees strike for better wages. Piers Morgan probed after saying that he didn't believe a word of Meghan Markle's interview. What else here? Here comes trillions more. Biden will unveil next phase. Yeah, Kim. And then yeah, we're going to get even more. Someone overseas is going to get it because it comes back to the Democrats. Swiss voters approve burqa ban. Good. Let's see here. Let's go to this one here. Some of the emails. Run, Herschel, run. Trump calls on Herschel Walker to run for the U.S. Senate. He'd be great. He would be fantastic. You bet. And then Virginia Kroger says it administered empty syringes instead of COVID-19 vaccines. So Kroger says a small number of people who came to the little clinic at their location off Midlothian Turnpike to get their COVID-19 vaccines ended up getting an empty syringe after the company previously said it was a saline shot. In a statement, the company says it was an honest mistake. You know something? They're lucky. They're lucky it was nothing in there, whether they know it or not. You know, we've been getting flu shots for so long, and people just think nothing of it. Biden border czar makes a huge gaffe in message to migrants about trying to illegally enter. It says, so how bad is that illegal immigration crisis getting at the border? The Biden team threw out their border czar Roberta Jacobson, a National Security Council member in charge of Southern border affairs, to try to deal with the mess they created. But it was a disaster when the czar refused to admit that the crisis was in fact a crisis. First, she tried to claim that it was President Donald Trump's fault for causing pent-up demand. Funny how it isn't Trump illegal aliens are citing when they say why they are coming. They say it's because of Biden's own words they are coming. They're even wearing shirts with his name on them, asking to get in. She also claimed it might have been because of more humane policy. Yeah, in other words, she's trying to have her cake and eat it too. You know, I mean, these people are so pathetic, honestly. Supreme Court Chief Justice Roberts has been highly disconcerting. Gee, I wonder why. What do you think they have on him? You know, it'll be interesting to find out for sure what they have on him. And then Democrats try to steal a House seat in Iowa, and I'm assured it's an insurrection. Yeah, the House race in Iowa's 2nd District was decided months ago. A recount found that the Republican Rep. Miller Meeks won by just 6 votes, and the results have been certified. Despite that, Democrats have fought to not recognize her, and now talks of yet another recent loom. Sure, why not? You know, if they can't get there sooner or later, they just keep going. They're so nasty. They will go and go and go. And I mean, people who think that we're going to last for 4 years with this group, get real. We're not going to last for 4 years. You think Trump is going to sit by and pick his nose for 4 years and let it? No. You think the military is going to sit by? No way. Now, there are people within the military who are so compromised that there's no way that they would ever go along with Trump coming back. Not unless they really had to. And the people in the military, high up, who don't want Trump to come back, they will be told, I believe, they will be given no choice. They will be told what to do. And they will be told, either you go along or else. Because we will not have a country left. We won't even have a country left in 2 years. Are you kidding me? And Trump knows it. The military knows it. They see where things are headed. So, am I worried about them not coming? No, I am not worried about them not acting. They will act. And when they do, look out down below. It will be a beautiful day. God bless you. Have a great day. I will see you later on this afternoon. I've got to go to PT. Bye-bye now.